Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Alex.
What's this?
This. Wait, you don't know what this is? This is Brains on the Outside.
What?
It's a podcast that me and you have done for the last 50 weeks now about celebrating creativity through ridiculous business ideas.
A pod what?
Imagine the radio, but on an iPod.
And I what?
It's like imagine a record player,
Uh-huh.
but really small.
Oh. Wow. How does that work?
I have no idea.
Oh, magic.
Yeah. Yeah, we come up with like really great business ideas. Like, what if you could rent a field that you just dig a really, 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 really big hole in?
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. What do we do now?
Well, typically one of us pitches a business,
Okay.
and I did the last one,
Oh, so is it,
so it's probably you this
it's my
time.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I better hang on a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay, I got something.
Okay, go.
Do you know what's really, 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 really boring?
I don't know what's really, 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 really boring.
Getting clean and like ready in the morning.
That is just that morning routine.
That morning
That
routine, man.
grind.
Yeah, it takes such a long time. You get up, you do your teeth, you have a shower, you have to get soap everywhere, like everywhere. You have to scrub, wash bits of you. You have to do the whole thing. You have to get dry, and then you get to put your clothes on, and that's the exciting bit of the day, right? Start.
Yeah.
But all of that morning routine, shaving, everything, it's dull, man. Takes forever. How long does it take you in the shower in the morning?
3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
I get real grimy the day before.
Yeah,
Just layers and layers to come off.
exactly. And when you got to shampoo and condition your entire body, that is a whole thing. So I have a way to make all of that go away. I am bringing to you a business that is going to be your entire morning routine in less than 30 seconds.
Wow. That's actually a ludicrously fast amount of time.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Because I tell you what, man, the thing about the morning routine is it's totally linear.
Yeah.
All right. It's one step and then the next step and then the next step. So if we can just make all of those steps really, really fast.
Not parallelizing them.
No.
Pure speed.
Pure speed.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So what I want you to imagine
Okay, I am closing my eyes
is a series of rollers.
right now. Okay.
Okay. Kind of like a mangle from the olden days.
Very relaxing sounding.
Yeah. But just slightly further apart.
Okay.
So just like almost like a car wash, but on its side.
Yeah, okay.
So the if you imagine like 6, 7, 8, 10, 20 rollers next to each other in pairs.
Yeah.
Okay. So you will slot between 2 rollers at a time.
Jesus, yeah.
They're spinning.
Yeah.
And there's like a pair of rollers and then a pair of rollers and a pair of rollers and a pair of rollers. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. You slot between them.
Yep.
And the first pair of rollers, that's just wet sponge. That just gets you wet.
Yep.
Top to toe. And then while those rollers are getting you wet top to toe, your toes are sliding through and peeking into the next set of rollers, which are soapy.
Yep.
And they're soaping it up top to toe. And then the next set of rollers after that are made of loofah, and they're loofering you top to toe. All right?
Yeah.
And then the next set of rollers is sponge, wet sponge, and that's just cleaning all that soap off. Pop out the other side, and you're done. That's it, right? You've washed top to toe. You are good to go. Now, that I know I've blown your mind here.
Just taking it all in.
That is just the bare minimum of what we can do in our top to toe roller based morning routine system.
Yeah, because my first question would be right off the bat, I do a lot more things than just shower.
Yeah. Okay.
But maybe maybe we'll stick with this minimal viable product first
Okay.
and work it out, and then I'm interested to see how you add on to it. Do I have to get out of bed? Because that's a pretty hard part of the morning, right? The actual your alarm goes off, you're hitting snooze, or is it the alarm goes off and in a Wallace and Gromit-esque contraption, I am sprung into your rollers?
I mean, we did think about that, but actually, it doesn't need to be that unpleasant for you.
Right.
And also, we don't want to take away your ability to just lie in bed if you want to. That's up to you.
Yeah.
All right. When it's time for you to get out, all you do is scooch down the bed a little bit so that your toes are just touching the rollers. And as soon as you're touching the rollers, you're going to get whipped out of bed.
So, right. Aside from the extreme violence of the situation, this seems like a very large apparatus, like another bed-sized object at the end of your bed.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done research? Is that going to fit in most people's? Is that going to fit in most people's room?
Well, okay. In an ideal situation, that's what would happen.
Yeah.
All right. But we understand not everyone can fit it in.
Mm-hmm.
So what we can do instead is put this apparatus underneath your bed and then curve it round. And now that has some really strong benefits. So it's still there. The head of it is still there at the end of the foot of your bed, right?
Yep.
So you get your toes in there, but as soon as you get your toes in there, you're getting whipped around and it's curving you back and you shoot out back by the top of the bed.
Right. Yes. I understand. Yeah.
So you're getting clean and you're also getting a really good morning stretch.
Get your yoga done for the day.
Yeah.
Right off the top. Okay.
Straight in there. Yeah. Spine decrunching straight away.
Boom. Done.
Yeah.
Okay. That all sounds great.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yoga done. I would like to. I have one more question. I'd like to go back and talk about. You said this is the minimal viable product.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know about the rest of my morning routine. I usually brush my teeth. I usually sometimes I shave. And I usually have breakfast. How am I getting? Oh, and also I put my clothes on. How are we getting these things done?
So right, straight off the bat, we stop before clothes because that's a choice that you need to make yourself.
Right. Okay.
Okay. We do everything up to clothes.
Okay, let's circle back to that. But yeah, I'm interested.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's where we've drawn the line. Okay. Now breakfast, we can help with that, and I'll come to that in a minute. All right. Teeth brushing. Let's hit that one first.
Yep.
Just a big bristly brush. All right. It's
another full size roller, or just a brush?
full size roller. Yeah, full size roller. Full size bristly brush roller. All right. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, that doesn't feel like it's going to be nice on my body. But actually, that's just a body brush. It's just good for you.
Yeah.
It's exfoliating you as you go down. All right. You just and it just your teeth as you go past. All right.
All right.
Yeah. It's fine.
What about breakfast? Is that rolling onto me as well?
So breakfast, what we have, and I know it's slightly unconventional, right?
Yeah.
But bear with me because there are a lot of other cultures that do this. It's a huge corn on the cob roller. And you just stick your teeth out and you get a mouthful of corn on the way past.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? It's good for you. It's full of vitamins, healthy, good fiber in there. Excellent way to eat breakfast.
Get ready to set off your day.
Okay? And we can put that big corn on the cob roller, as I say, before the toothbrushing or after the toothbrushing. It's totally up to you.
You successfully managed to roll toothpaste and food onto me. Shaving, though, how are we doing that?
So the shaving situation is like, it's not a big foam roller full of razors. That's not it. We tried that. It doesn't work. Okay. It does not work. So what we have to do is we've made it an epilator instead. So it just grabs the hairs and rips them out as you go past. Now there is one caveat with this. It's all or nothing. But this is the price you pay for efficiency. It's all or nothing, right? So that's just the way it is.
I guess we're going after a certain type of person who craves efficiency.
Yeah.
So we talked about you're not handling clothing. Now my investment portfolio, we're always trying to find brand synergies. Would you be open to conversations with a company like Stitch Fix, where they would choose your clothes for the morning and there'd be some other contraption that would roll them onto you, or a company like McDonald's where they would like put 9 Big Macs on your corn cob roller and you eat that for breakfast? Are you how do you feel about working together, collaborating with other companies?
Yeah, I mean that's fine. We're actually collaborating with some brands already on this.
Yeah.
Not McDonald's, not Stitch Fix. The clothing thing, it's difficult. Like, yeah, sure. If you want to make sure that you're like, we could set it up so that you get dressed and then you get back into the rollers and we iron you.
Right. Okay.
On the way through, so that all your clothes are flat. That's fine. But actually putting the clothes on with a roller, in my experience, and we have tried this, it's extremely painful. Extremely painful.
Now I'm gonna trust you in that
Yeah.
because you've survived the other. I think there's now 8 rollers in play.
Yeah.
and the epilator roller.
Yeah.
But the Stitch Fix roller, that's the bad one.
Yeah, man,
That's
I
the
mean-
one that gets you.
It's you get that slightly wrong ultimate wedgie. Like
Right up.
I have the scars to prove it, man. ultimate wedgie.
All this efficiency,
Uh-huh.
so efficient. You've saved
Mm.
so much time.
Yeah.
Who are you aiming this at? Who do you
I mean,
think your ideal customer is?
This is like for this is for the grind set, like people who are, I have 3 days when you have 1 day.
yeah, alpha.
Those people.
Alpha
like,
grind set. They're up at
absolute-
5 a.m.
yeah.
They've accomplished more than I do.
They've been up. They just, they know that the morning routine, they just need to get it out of the way so they can get on with their ideas and their big ideas and innovation and just doing stuff and having 3 days in a day.
As an investor, a
Mm.
potential investor, sorry, this is interesting to me because the potential value of this is quite high.
Mm-hmm.
You're reducing your 1 hour morning routine to 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You've gained 59 and a half minutes by my recent calculations.
Yeah.
That's a lot of profitable time. If you're
It is.
if you're alpha grind setting your way through life,
Yeah.
making money,
Mm.
spending £1 to make
Yeah,
2,
yeah, yeah.
etc., etc.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money you could make.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, I'm not going to lie. There are, well, I mean, there's one kind of issue that has come up apart from the razor roller. That was a bad one. And the ultimate wedgie. There is one issue that we're working on. We're working on it.
Well, I like businesses that I invest in, to be honest. So what is it?
Yeah. Well, printers,
Yeah.
and sometimes you get a paper jam.
Oh God. that this is an interesting Jesus. This is an interesting parcel you make. You compare yourself to the printer industry. If I want to buy a refill cartridge
Uh-huh.
for the toothpaste, do I have to buy your brand of toothpaste or can I just squirt in Colgate? If I want to buy a refill cartridge for my shower gel, do I have to buy your brand?
Well, okay. So if you go and squirt just Colgate into the toothbrush roller, then you are going to void the warranty on that. But also,
okay.
more dangerously than that, our toothpaste is specially engineered that it won't hurt your eyeballs when your eyes go through that roller.
That okay,
Yeah.
you bring up pain there, and I'm worried about like these rollers. How fast? How fast am I going through this?
I'm
thing?
incredibly glad that you brought this up, Andrew. So now, when you first do this, you're not gonna. I'm gonna be honest. You're not gonna get to sub 30 seconds to
You're
morning
gonna
routine
build
straight
up to
away.
that.
You have to build up to it because the whole process, right? It is a little painful.
Right.
All right, and we've removed the most painful parts of it. We've sorted those out.
Yeah.
Okay, paper jam situation aside, but it is an experience. You need to work up to it. You also need to know when to shut your eyes and when to open your mouth for your toothbrushing. So you need practice to go through this. So we start slow.
How slow is that?
Well, first time through, it's gonna take you 45 minutes.
Okay, but how
That's
many?
what we recommend.
How quickly will I get to 30 seconds?
That depends how brave you are
Okay,
and
but,
what your
average
tolerance
testing.
to pain is.
Yeah, average
Yeah.
testing. What are we looking at?
I mean, usually what happens is people go through a 45 minutes and they're like, oh, that's boring. They crank it right up so that they're going to go through in a minute.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they don't use it for a while because they're recovering from a broken bone or two and they've accidentally moved something in the wrong way and they've human jammed. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's bad.
Yeah.
But then after a little while, if you have the right mindset, you're like, I'm getting back in there. I'm getting back in there. You get back in at 45 minutes. Next week, maybe it's 44. The week after that, maybe it's 42. The week after that, maybe it's 39. All right. You're just speeding it up a little bit at a time, You're just tempering the body, just getting it used to it. All right. And maybe in like 6 to 9 months, you're going through it at sort of 5 to 8 minutes. Now, that doesn't sound like it's a big speed increase, but when you think about it, you just told me before that your morning routine takes 4 hours.
It's long, it's difficult, yeah.
5 to 8 minutes is a massive, massive speed up for you.
If your target audience as well is weird grind set YouTubers, they might like that challenge. You know?
I mean,
you gotta build up to it. This is like a skill you're learning. Yeah. Can you survive?
Yeah. And if you're one of those people that's 3 days in one day, you're doing it 3 times a day.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if your day starts at 6 a.m. and ends at lunchtime, midday, and then your second day starts at midday, you're just going through it again and ends at 6 p.m. And then your third day starts at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And then you go through it again. And then your day ends at midnight and you go to sleep. So you're doing it 3 times a day. So you are gonna acclimatize your body to the system
real fast. That's 1.5 minutes, all your necessary cleaning.
Yeah.
Done. Is there issues of people going through it? I'm worried about the catch mechanism at the end. 30 seconds.
Yeah.
To cover quite a big distance. You're pretty going through this thing pretty fast. Is there an issue with splatting?
There is a bit of a splatting issue.
Right.
Yeah. If you haven't gone through the slow build up in speed, you go through it in 45 minutes. It's a gentle, nice, you just get gently slapped onto the floor.
So what you're saying is by the time you've built up to the 30 seconds, you can take being pulverized into your wall.
Well, your body you are so full of adrenaline and so alert.
Oh, that's a benefit. You're like,
yeah.
Go.
And then you fucking land on your feet.
I was going to say, just put a net at the end. But this is a benefit.
Yeah.
You are hyped. Adrenaline's going. You're ready to go and do your normal desk job.
Yeah.
But super hyped.
Exactly. And this has the additional side effect benefit, Andrew, of if you think that there's an intruder in your house, you just stick your toes in the machine, you go straight through it in 30 seconds and you kick them straight in the face.
A weapon of war as well.
Yeah.
I think Einstein said he didn't know what World War III would be fought with. But he thought World War IV would be fought with your strange cleaning mechanism.
Yeah. So there you go. That's it. You only need to buy the rollers that you need. If you don't shave, don't buy the shaving roller, right? Or the epilator roller. Don't do that.
I don't know. I think you need to buy the shaving roller because you go through one of the you get a really, really, really long beard.
Yeah. And
you go through one of the other rollers. I could see some weird jams happening.
That's true. Beard jam is an issue. But the good thing about that is, right, if you do beard jam, the rollers are so powerful actually that it just shaves you anyway.
Right? Okay,
so it's not so much of an issue. Thanks for listening to my pitch, Andrew.
I had some reservations, but I think you mostly won me over.
Yeah?
The shower isn't quite as dangerous as this machine sounds.
I don't know. A lot of people fall over in the shower. You cannot fall over in this machine.
That's a good point. You are kind of in a very lying down prone position.
Yeah. If someone wanted to contact us about either this machine or another, maybe a problem that they have in their lives that they really want solving.
Oh my God. Or a business idea that they have.
Yeah. Then what they should do is they should drop us an email on brainsintheoutside@gmail.com.
That'd be amazing. That'd be excellent. I love getting emails.
I love getting emails. And if someone sent us an email, we could send them a sticker or two.
You'd legit no lie. If you contact us in literally any way, we will send you a bunch of free stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's another aspect, I think, is telling your friends. That's super important.
Yeah, that would be really good. If you want to make a poster of Brains on the Outside and stick it up in your local cafe, we'd love that.
We'd love that.
Great.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much for doing that, guys.
I can't believe you would do that for us. That's so kind of you. That's right. If you want to take out a local radio ad for brainsontheoutside.com.
Oh my God, this is so wild. Oh my!
I can't believe you wanted to do that.
That's so generous.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you do that, we'll definitely send you a sticker.
At least one sticker.
Yeah.
Alex, Do you have a final idea, final thought, final idea for us?
Yeah, what about an aftershave that smelled like library books?
Not rich mahogany leather or anything like that. Old library books.
No questions. It's the final bit. Keep your brain on the outside, Andrew.
Keep your brain on the outside.